If you're wondering why I'm in the bathroom, it's because I'm at a holiday party right now, and I just took some glamorous photos for my 40th birthday. So that's why I'm all done up. But welcome to the Lynn Sun Show. I am Lynn Sun. I'm your host, very proud host. You are watching our 11th episode now. That is amazing. Thank you so much for hanging with us. If you want to help us out, we are at patreon.com/The Lynn Sun Show. If you like our merch, we are at teespring.com/stores/The Lynn Sun Show. This week we have my friend Megan Gamble. She is a fellow mother. She is one of the sweetest souls I have ever met in my life. She's super helpful. She works with autistic children. She is a great mother, great wife, great friend, and I'm really excited for you to get to know her. So see you after the show. Hi, friends. Okay, this episode we have Megan Gamble.
Hello.
Or do you go by Megan Gamble Bevitz?
No, I go by Megan Gamble.
Megan Gamble. Okay, we have Megan Gamble. She's part of my mom tribe. She is also a mom, and we're going to talk parenting and marriage and all that good stuff. Okay, so first thing I want to know is how the hell can you be a stay-at-home mom? How does one do that? That is so admirable and so well respected to me. Like,
because I nannied for 15 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. I took care of other people's children. It's much worse. Because you don't love them as much. So it's much more, like, you love them, but you don't love them as much.
Right, of course, yeah.
You know, and my mom was an elementary school teacher. So, and then my dad was an elementary principal. So it's like in the blood line to be patient.
With children?
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing.
So hard.
I had the decision to make when I was in Chicago pursuing acting, if I wanted to wait tables or if I wanted to take care of other people's children. And the reason I chose other people's children, because if the children misbehaved, it was age appropriate. But if you know, when you wait tables and adults misbehave, you're like,
what the fuck? Yeah.
So, yeah, I have an easier time dealing with children because I know that they're growing.
Okay.
So I have more empathy for children.
Okay. So I'm going to go into that in a second because I want to know more about that part. But so for because some people think stay-at-home moms are like, but you're not really working. Like, you know how people think that? But so tell us your point of view on that.
Well, I am, when he's in preschool, I go to work. I have a part-time job helping a company that helps kids with autism. So when
admirable.
when he goes when he goes to preschool, I do that. But before, when I didn't do that, I mean, when they're at the toddler age from 0 to 3 and they're not in preschool, it's sometimes harder than going to work because I would get the opportunity to go out in auditions or when I had him at home and he wasn't at preschool, and it was like a break for me.
Okay.
Because it's exhausting.
Right.
And then once they I never got to experience where they were in preschool and I was at home. But I guess I would just get a lot of stuff done.
But
like dishes and that doesn't get done, all that stuff. But no, it's harder. Like, I have friends that purposely work so they don't have to be home with their children.
You're looking at it right here. I could not do what you do. I can't do that. It's, to me, that's just so mentally
It's mentally draining.
So how do you keep yourself... Okay, so how are you still able to identify... Like, how do I put this into words? Like you're more than... Yeah, be your own identity. Like, you're more than just a mom. Because a lot of stay-at-home moms, right, they're so engrossed with being a mom that they forget about their passions and they put their passions on the shelf. How do you do both?
Well, it's the stand-up. That's where the stand-up comes in. And the auditions I get, that's where that comes in. Is I get to put my energy in that. I mean, it's hard. You can lose yourself in it. You can lose yourself in taking care of everybody else. Yeah. Because also I take care of my husband.
Right.
And my friends that are around me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's if I didn't have stand-up and acting, I don't know, maybe I'd read a book.
But so you're saying, so for other moms who are stay-at-home moms is what I'm saying. So for stay-at-home moms, what would you suggest to them? Like, how are they able to be a mom, the best mom they could be, but also live their dreams too, you know?
Well, currently I have a friend who's a stay-at-home mom that's going back to school. She's doing that. And then I have a lot of friends that are stay-at-home moms that are involved in the community. Like they do a lot of volunteer work, or they volunteer for the schools, or they're the ones that are in charge of everything that's for the school. They also help other moms out. My mom, before my mom went back to work as a teacher, she took care of everybody else's kids. And so she would help her other friends out. And I think that gave purpose too. But then there are some people that just enjoy taking care of children.
Being with their kids, yes. And that's great. I'm with my son for like 3 hours and I'm like, listen. I'm like, okay, so mommy's gonna go in the bathroom. Like, cry for 3 hours and then I'm gonna come right back out. No, but that's good. So I know you were talking about earlier kids and you have patience with children because you understand that they're still growing, right? So I know I've heard parents who cuss at their kids, who, you know what I mean, who are like impatient with their kids and all that stuff. Can you explain that part where you understand that kids are still growing and that's where your patience comes from, like the psychology behind that?
One of the most valuable things that was ever said to me about children when I was nannying was parent the child. So when I am with a different kid, I know that every being is different, and I take it as a challenge, look at them more as a challenge and something, how am I going to make this human better and use what they were given or what they were born with to make them better. So I guess I just know they need more time, and I'm more patient with that. I mean, to be honest, I'm patient with adults too.
You are very patient with adults. I mean, she's married. She's got to be patient somehow. I'm not married because I got no patience for adults.
But like and I'm also an extrovert too. Like extreme extrovert to the like, well, I don't want to be alone. Like I just like hanging out with everybody. Occasionally I'd especially like to go to the bathroom alone, but
other than that, the minute I'm out of the bathroom, I need people. No. But you're also a pleasure to be around too, though. So people gravitate towards you anyway. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like her birthday party had how many people? There were so many people at your birthday party. Jeez Louise. Tell everybody what you just celebrated. Which birthday?
40th.
Woo-hoo! Okay, so have you noticed anything different in your body or anything like that?
Everything. I can't do anything.
So what happened earlier today?
Yesterday I pulled my ankle reaching the down button on an elevator. Awesome.
Like things just, what the hell is happening?
And then I once pulled my calf muscle while sleeping. So the next morning I was limping. And I was like, I think I pulled my muscle in my sleep. And my husband just rolls his eye amusingly. I just can't, so I just wish I could go back and shake my 20-year-old self, because I could do that without getting hurt.
Yeah.
And just be like, you can do whatever you want physically. Just run. I have no desire running anymore. I would never run a marathon. Who runs marathons?
Who runs a fucking marathon?
That's dumb. Sorry, marathon runners, but that's just
she said, if I could go back to my 20s, I'd say, run.
Run now while you can.
I love it. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm skipping back and forth, but I like when you told me one day, you said how old is your son?
He's 3.
He's 3. I know that, but just for you guys. So he's 3. He woke up one day and wanted what for breakfast? And you gave it to him?
Ice cream?
He wanted ice cream for breakfast. So to you moms out there who think that that's bad parenting, it's not. It's not.
And here's the thing. Think about it. Pancakes, probably less healthy, right?
Than ice cream.
Yeah.
Because?
She
said, the way she told me was, she goes, well, guess who got ice cream? He did, because ice cream is more healthier than waffles, because ice cream has more protein. I was like, okay.
That's one thing where maybe I have more patience because I let things slide. I'm like, oh, cake, sure. That's fine.
Ethan has woken up in the morning and be like, Mom, can I have this Butterfingers? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
It's
Anything
fine.
to just move it along. Let's move it along. I'm late for work.
You can work it out with Weight Watchers when he's older.
His mommy issues.
Yeah, he's like, my mom gave me so much junk food to comfort me. Sorry.
So how do you work? Okay, you've been married for how long?
7 years, and then we've been together for 12.
12 total. So 12 years with the same man. Mm-hmm. Okay. How do you make that work? Next question. So no,
Lots
really,
of Netflix and
lots of Netflix.
Oh yeah.
But how do you make that work? Because I know relationships is not easy.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
So how do you
Our
make that work?
saving grace is that we both met on stage. We're improvisers. So we have fun when we go out together. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the big thing. I mean, living with anyone sucks. Like, even if they're the biggest angel and help out, you just don't. It's another, I would have a hard time living with a clone of myself. Like, you know what I mean?
Ooh, that'd be the worst. I don't want a clone of myself. Ooh.
Like, another reason it works, we're both extraordinarily messy. So no one is upset about, like, the only time I get upset if he's not clean is if I just cleaned something and then he put stuff, but that lasts 2 days. But we're both incredibly messy.
Good. But your place, I've been to her place. It's not really that messy.
Do you know how frantically I clean?
before
she
anybody comes over?
I like throw everything in a bedroom. One bedroom, like I'm like, remember, you're like, your place is
you
so
opened
clean,
the door
and
and it was like a pile of shit.
And stuff started falling out.
So I just have 2 more questions for you.
Yeah.
Number 1, what message do you want to send with comedy and your acting, like your show business? What do you want to send? What do you want people to know?
I love non-harmful, nonsensical humor.
Okay.
Like the Muppets, Jim Henson's my favorite.
Okay.
So I think my message is just more of just a relatable message of, like, life's not easy, but it can be fun. You know?
That's so you.
Yeah.
That's true. Uh-huh.
Like, I don't like any kind of harmful comedy. Not that, I don't know, stuff that's...
You're not saying it's bad. It's just not your style.
It's just not my style. Like, I think dark comedy is great, but nobody wants a dark joke coming from me. They're like, no.
Coming from a me?
They're like, wait, Little House on the Prairie is supposed to be on television right now. Like, you know what I mean? What's another one? The Leave It to Beaver. That's what they want. So that's what I give them. Like, I have dark jokes, but I just don't tell them.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No, I want to hear the dark jokes. We want to hear that shock factor.
I
want to
know.
hear it. I just tell me personally.
I know.
Awesome. So what is your definition of a good friend?
A good friend, God, I just want listening. It's just anybody you can vent to. You need someone to vent to. That's a good friend. I have a great group of mom friends right now that just, if one of us can't get out, they'll run over something that we need. Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, that's good friends. So venting and just last minute,
Show up,
what if
be
you
there.
need? Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're a good friend.
Because Mr. Rogers is all the rage right now. Here's my first question. Your greatest act or moment of kindness that you remember doing for someone that you can, I want to hear your... Yeah.
Next.
I'm a bitch to everyone.
Okay, my first kindness. Oh, you know what?
Yes.
I just had him as a guest on my show, my friend's son, when he his name is Son. When he had spinal cord surgery, I stayed at the hospital with him every day.
So that's amazing.
That's a act of kindness.
And yes, that's
But
incredible.
when I
kindness.
was doing it, I just thought everybody did that. I'm like, that's normal behavior, no? Like,
you're a kind person. You're
Don't
normal.
all friends do that?
Yes, you're a kind person, and that's why I wanted to hear it.
Oh.
Okay, favorite childhood adventure?
Favorite childhood adventure?
Like that you loved to do as a child.
Oh, you know what? My dad was he was the first person to come out with Cambodian music videos. Yeah, so he was a director, editor, producer. So he did all this. And my mom was an actor. So I always went on filming adventures with them, right? Like they'd go film in different locations at parks and stuff like that. So I'd go, and that was my favorite thing to do as a kid. And then I would practice my own lip syncing in the bathroom in front of the mirror on the toilet because I was too short to see the mirror, so I'd stand on the toilet.
Oh, that's so cute.
And start like singing and stuff like that, pretending I'm part of the video. Anyway, and then when I was in 5th grade, he put me in one of his videos.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's
great.
That's what I like. Mm-hmm.
I love that. Okay. Most magical or memorable moment with a stranger?
Magical or memorable moment with a stranger.
Like you met on a bus.
That was not a one-night stand.
Not a one-night stand. That becomes further than a stranger.
Magical moment with a stranger?
Yeah.
You know what? I've had, when I used to take the bus, I have this one. So I was at a car wash, and I struck up a conversation with this lady who was there. And when she got up to leave, I saw that she had a cane, and she was like, it was hard for her to get into the car. So I helped her with her bags and walked her to her car and all that good stuff. So that was pretty magical for me because I'm not always nice. I just like to do one nice thing a year, and hopefully Santa still brings me gifts, you know?
Yeah, it's a great connecting with
that's what I
strangers.
did, yeah.
There you go.
Aw, look at all her questions, bringing out the softer side of me.
I know, see?
Mom's been doing this shit.
I love you.
Tell everyone where they can find you on social media.
At Gams1234 on Instagram, and I'm not boring with the 1234. It's because I was born at 12:34 in the morning.
Aw,
Gams1234.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, thank you.
Bye. Be good to your kids.
Yes.
Yay, we got through another episode. Thank you so much for watching and commenting, subscribing, sharing with your friends. Tell everybody about the show. Big things are happening, like I always say. We're going into 2020 strong, so hang out with us. Again, if you want to help us out, we're at patreon.com/The Lynn Sun Show. And we will see you next Tuesday. Make sure you're a good friend to someone today. Bye.